Did you know that one of the most affordable superfoods might be sitting right there in your refrigerator? That's right, it's eggs. While most people only think of eggs as a breakfast food, very few realize the powerful health benefits that eggs can provide, especially for older adults. In fact, many experts now call eggs one of the most complete foods on Earth. How many times have you cracked an egg without really considering what it could be doing for your bones, your memory, or even your eyes? What if I told you that eating eggs in a certain way and with the right frequency could help manage or even prevent 7 common health issues that older adults face every single day? In this video, we're going to dive deep into the incredible, scientifically proven health benefits of eggs for people over 60. We'll also cover who should be cautious and how to get the absolute most out of this nutritional powerhouse. So, if you care about your health or the health of someone you love, this is one video you absolutely cannot miss. If you're new to our channel, welcome! We're here to help older adults live longer, healthier, and smarter lives. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We love hearing from our amazing community of seniors all around the world. Let's get started. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed already, I highly recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss a health tip created just for you. If you love this video, type a number 1 in the comments. If not, type a number 0 to let me know how I can create better content for you. 1. Supporting brain health and memory. As we get older, it's normal to pause and reflect, not just on the life we've lived, but also on those moments we hope we never forget. The laughter of a grandchild, a favorite song from years ago, the warm aroma of a family meal. These memories are treasures. But for many older adults, the silent fear of memory loss and cognitive decline starts to creep in, casting a shadow over those golden years. This is where something as simple as an egg, yes, a humble egg, can make a surprising difference. Eggs are one of nature's richest sources of choline, a nutrient that plays a central role in brain health. Choline is essential for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory formation and mood regulation. It helps brain cells communicate more effectively, allowing us to process thoughts, recall information, and maintain mental clarity even in the later years of life. What's really remarkable is just how much of an impact this one nutrient can have. A landmark study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with higher choline intakes had better cognitive performance and a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. But here's the kicker. Most people don't get enough choline from their daily diets, and this gap widens with age. Just one egg contains nearly 30% of your daily choline needs delivered in a natural, easily absorbable form. It's not a magic pill, but it's a steady, nourishing way to protect your brain day after day, breakfast after breakfast. And the benefits aren't just physical. Knowing that you're supporting your mind brings a sense of control, dignity, hope. Something that's incredibly important when facing the uncertainties of aging. But there's so much more to the egg story. The yolk, often unfairly feared, is where most of the nutrients are packed. Besides choline, it contains small but potent amounts of omega-3 fatty acids and B vitamins, both of which further support cognitive clarity and emotional stability. It's like nature carefully packaged a brain-boosting bundle inside a simple shell. So, if you're wondering whether to add eggs to your diet, the science and the stories both say yes. They nourish not just the body, but also the essence of who we are, our memories, our clarity, our connection to the people we love. And speaking of connection, did you know that the same egg that nourishes your brain can also help protect something just as vital? Your eyesight? What's inside that yolk might just surprise you next. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. Protecting eye health. As the years pass, many older adults start noticing small but significant changes in their vision. Trouble reading fine print, seeing halos around lights at night, or simply needing to hold photos a little closer to bring them into focus. These moments might seem minor at first, but over time, they can feel like a loss of connection to the vibrant details of the world. The twinkle in a loved one's eye, the colors of a sunset, the words on a handwritten letter. But what if something as ordinary as an egg could help preserve those precious moments of clarity? Eggs, especially the yolks, contain two incredible nutrients proven to protect and even enhance eye health: lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants accumulate in the retina, particularly in the macula, which is responsible for sharp central vision. Their role is to filter harmful blue light and reduce oxidative stress, two major culprits in age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. Most people don't realize that the body doesn't produce lutein and zeaxanthin on its own. We have to get them from food, and of all the sources, eggs provide them in a highly bioavailable form, meaning our bodies absorb them more efficiently than from vegetables alone. That's particularly important for older adults whose digestive efficiency often declines with age. The research supports this strongly. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that consuming one egg per day significantly increased blood levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, which correlated with improved macular pigment density, a key measure of eye health. Another study found that egg consumption helped reduce the risk of developing advanced age-related macular degeneration by nearly 40%. But it's not just about the science. It's about preserving the ability to clearly see your grandchild smile, to drive safely and confidently, to read a book without straining, and to feel connected to the world through your eyes. Eggs, so simple and familiar, quietly offer this gift: the power to see longer, to see better, and to see life in all its detail. And as wonderful as it is that a food can help protect your vision, the surprises don't stop there. In fact, the very same egg that helps improve your eyesight can also be the secret to something even more important: maintaining your strength and independence as you age. Let's talk about how eggs help your muscles and why it matters more than ever. 3. Boosting muscle strength and preventing frailty. There comes a moment in many people's later years when getting up from a chair feels different. Slower, heavier, a little less certain. Tasks that once felt effortless, climbing stairs, lifting a bag of groceries, walking more than a few minutes, suddenly require thought, bracing, even caution. For older adults, this gradual loss of strength isn't just inconvenient. It can be frightening. It's not just about the muscles. It's about the independence, the confidence, and the freedom to move without fear. That's why protecting muscle mass in your 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't simply an exercise goal. It's a lifeline, and surprisingly, eggs may hold one of the simplest, most powerful keys to keeping your body strong. Eggs are one of the few complete protein sources that are not only affordable, but also highly digestible, making them ideal for aging bodies. Each egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein, packed with all 9 essential amino acids that your muscles need to repair, rebuild, and grow. And unlike some other protein-rich foods, eggs are gentle on the stomach and easy to prepare in countless ways. This is particularly important is a condition called sarcopenia, the natural age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It starts as early as your 50s and accelerates with age, often going unnoticed, until it leads to weakness, imbalance, and falls. But here's the good news. Studies have shown that older adults who consume enough protein, especially in the morning, maintain significantly better muscle strength and mobility than those who don't. Eggs offer a natural way to meet that need. Whether scrambled, poached, or hard-boiled, they provide the fuel your muscles crave. And it's not just about building bulk. It's about standing tall, walking without assistance, and doing the little things that bring joy, like tending a garden, cooking for family, or dancing at a wedding. More than just a meal, an egg can be an act of self-care, a quiet defense against the loss of mobility that so many fear but few talk about. Yet, as crucial as strong muscles are, they rely on a foundation that's often overlooked: the strength of your bones. Without healthy bones, no amount of muscle can keep you upright. And in the next section, we're going to explore how eggs contribute to building and preserving one of your body's most essential structures, your skeleton. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's move on with point number 4. 4. Supporting bone health. There's something quietly powerful about standing tall. It's not just posture, it's presence. And for many older adults, standing upright and steady becomes one of the biggest challenges of aging. Fractures, stooped backs, and brittle frames don't just happen overnight. They come after years of gradual weakening, a slow erosion of strength that too often goes unnoticed, until one day it can't be ignored anymore. We often hear about calcium when it comes to bone health, and that's valid. But there's a missing piece in that conversation. A silent partner that determines whether that calcium actually gets absorbed and used by the body. That nutrient is vitamin D. And surprisingly, one of its most accessible sources is right there in your refrigerator: egg yolks. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less vitamin D from sunlight, yet our need for it increases. Without enough vitamin D, the calcium we consume might just pass through us unused, like trying to build a house without nails to hold it together. That's where eggs come in. They offer a gentle, steady source of vitamin D alongside phosphorus and protein, which are also crucial for maintaining bone density and strength. Scientific studies have shown that older adults with adequate vitamin D levels are less likely to experience fractures, particularly hip fractures, one of the most devastating injuries an older person can face. A fall that a younger person might brush off can mean months of recovery or a complete loss of independence for someone over 70. Eating eggs regularly isn't just about getting nutrients. It's about fortifying your foundation, literally. It's about keeping you moving, keeping you free to navigate your home without assistance, and continuing to live life on your own terms. Every egg you eat is a quiet investment in stability, resilience, and the strength to carry on. And here's something that many people don't realize. The connection between your bones and your heart runs deeper than you might think. That's right, your heart, the organ that's carried you through every moment of your life, is also impacted by the foods you eat. In the next section, we're going to explore one of the most misunderstood relationships in nutrition today: how eggs affect your heart health and why they might not be the villain you once thought they were. 5. Supporting heart health. For most of us, the heart has always been something more than just an organ. It's a symbol of life, of love, of everything that keeps us going. It beats for family, for passion, for the memories we cherish and the dreams we still pursue. So, when we think about protecting our heart in our later years, it becomes something deeply personal, not just medical, but emotional. Yet, for decades, eggs have been unfairly branded as a risk to the heart. Many older adults following outdated advice have pushed them aside out of fear of cholesterol. But today, science tells a very different and far more hopeful story. While it's true that eggs contain dietary cholesterol, we now understand that for most people, this doesn't directly translate to higher blood cholesterol. In fact, eggs can help raise HDL, the good cholesterol that helps protect against heart disease. And perhaps even more importantly, eggs are packed with positive nutrients that support cardiovascular health, like vitamin B12, selenium, and choline, all of which help reduce inflammation and help regulate blood pressure and blood vessel function. A comprehensive study published in the British Medical Journal followed over 400,000 individuals and found no association between moderate egg consumption and heart disease, and even observed some protective benefits in those who regularly included eggs in their diet. It's a quiet but powerful reminder that sometimes nutrition is about balance, not fear. Especially for older adults, eggs offer a natural, affordable way to nourish the heart without resorting to synthetic supplements or complicated routines. A boiled egg in the morning is more than just food. It's a small act of care for your most vital muscle. It supports the rhythm that's carried you through a lifetime of emotions, efforts, and endurance. So perhaps it's time to welcome eggs back to your table, not with guilt, but with gratitude. Because your heart deserves to be strong, to be nourished, and to be trusted with every beat. And speaking of strength, there's another aspect of health that's often overlooked, but becomes more essential with each passing year. Your immune system. And as you're about to discover, eggs have something to say about that too. 6. Supporting immunity. There's something we often take for granted: the silent strength of our immune system working tirelessly behind the scenes. It shields us from those nagging colds that circulate in the winter, those infections that pop up unexpectedly, those invisible threats that can easily take root if left unchecked. But as we age, that shield naturally weakens. The body's defenses don't move as quickly or as fiercely as they once did. And for many older adults, even a minor illness can turn into something serious. That's why every choice we make in our later years, every bite we take, carries a deeper purpose. And surprisingly, one of the most effective ways to support your immune system might already be in your kitchen: the simple, nourishing egg. Often seen as basic, eggs pack a powerful combination of immune-boosting nutrients inside that tiny shell. They're rich in vitamin A, which helps maintain the health of your skin and the lining of your respiratory tract, the body's first line of defense against germs. They also provide selenium, a trace mineral that enhances immune response and helps your body recognize and attack harmful invaders more effectively. Equally important are vitamin B12 and high-quality protein, both of which support the production of white blood cells, the soldiers of your immune system. For older adults who might struggle with nutrient absorption or eat less due to changing appetites, eggs are a compact, easily digestible powerhouse. They're easy to prepare, gentle on the stomach, and nutritionally complete. But the real power of eggs lies not just in the nutrients they provide, but in the consistency they offer. A simple routine, a soft-boiled egg at breakfast or a warm scramble for dinner, becomes part of a quiet defense strategy, one that helps you stay healthier during flu season, recover faster from illness, and feel just a little stronger each day. And here's the amazing thing: as your immune system grows stronger, your energy comes back, your appetite improves, your days feel fuller again. Which brings us, point, to something many older adults grapple with, but don't often talk about: weight management. Whether it's keeping extra pounds off or maintaining a healthy weight, eggs can offer more than you might think. Let's take a closer look. 7. Helps maintain healthy weight. As we age, the relationship we have with our bodies changes. Weight, once a matter of vanity or numbers on a scale, starts to take on a deeper meaning. For some older adults, unintentional weight loss becomes a silent alarm, a hint that something deeper is happening within. For others, gradual weight gain adds pressure to joints, elevates blood pressure, and leads to fatigue that wasn't there before. Yet, in both cases, the real challenge is balance. Not just losing or gaining weight, but maintaining a body that feels healthy, stable, and nourished. This is where eggs quietly offer something remarkable. Unlike so many processed foods that leave us feeling full for a fleeting moment and quickly hungry afterward, eggs provide meaningful, sustained nutrition. With a balance of high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, eggs help regulate hunger hormones, support metabolism, and provide lasting energy, all in one simple food. Studies have shown that older adults who start their day with a protein-rich breakfast like eggs tend to eat fewer calories throughout the day. It's not because they're dieting, but because their bodies feel satisfied. That feeling of fullness isn't just physical, it's emotional. It allows you the freedom to eat mindfully, not reactively. And for older adults who may be eating less due to changes in appetite, illness, or medications, eggs also provide a concentrated source of calories and nutrients in a small, easy-to-eat package. But perhaps the greatest gift that eggs offer in this realm isn't about calories. It's about dignity. Being able to manage your weight in a healthy, natural way gives you a sense of control, confidence, and vitality. It's about moving through your day comfortably, keeping up with your grandkids, walking a little farther, standing a little straighter. So whether you're trying to regain strength after an illness or simply want to maintain balance, eggs can be a powerful ally. Not in the pursuit of perfection, but in the journey toward feeling good in your own skin. Yet even with all these physical benefits, there's another role that eggs play that often gets overlooked. A role that touches on something far deeper than muscles or memory. What if we told you that something as humble as an egg could even offer emotional healing, or that it could support your mental clarity when facing life's toughest challenges? Stick with us because what's coming next might surprise you. Conclusion: a simple egg, a lasting gift. In a world that often chases complexity, fancy diets, expensive supplements, and ever-changing health advice, it's poetic that something as small, humble, and familiar as an egg can quietly support the cornerstones of senior health. Not with noise or novelty, but with consistency, nutrition, and a little bit of wisdom from nature. Throughout your life, you've learned to value what truly matters: lasting strength, clarity of mind, a steady heart, independence, and the ability to keep moving forward. You've learned that the little things, a daily walk, a kind word, a shared meal, are what truly make life meaningful. And now in this stage of life, eggs become one of those little things. Quiet, unassuming, but containing exactly what your body and mind still need. Think about it. An egg offers support for your memory, vision, bones, muscles, heart, immune system, and weight, all areas that tend to weaken with age. Yet with each bite, you're making a simple, smart investment in your health and your independence. No prescriptions needed, no marketing gimmicks, just real food with real benefits. But perhaps the most powerful part of all is this: choosing to care for yourself at any age is a radical act of hope. It's not about chasing youth. It's about honoring the life you've lived and giving your body the respect it still deserves. Whether you're 65 or 95, you still have stories to tell, love to give, and days worth living fully. And a nourished body makes that possible. So the next time you crack an egg, don't just see it as a meal. See it as a quiet act of strength, a gift from nature, a small, daily way to say, I'm still here, I still matter, and I'm still taking care of myself. And if you find inspiration in this, we invite you to continue learning with us. Because there are many everyday foods, just like eggs, that carry hidden power for longevity, energy, and healing. In our next video, we'll explore another kitchen staple with science-backed benefits that might change the way you think about aging. Your health journey isn't over. In many ways, it's just beginning. Let's keep walking together. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life. Let's support each other on this journey towards embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with a number 1. If not, please comment with a number 0. Your feedback means the world to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms. Did you know that hidden away in your refrigerator, there might be a superfood that's also incredibly affordable? Yep, I'm talking about eggs. We often just think of eggs as a familiar breakfast item, but few realize that behind that ordinary appearance are amazing health benefits, especially for older adults. Many experts even claim that eggs are one of the most complete foods that nature has given to humans. How many times have you cracked an egg without paying attention to the miracles it can bring to your bones, brain, or even your eyes? What if I told you that just by eating eggs the right way, with a reasonable frequency, you could control or even reverse 7 common health problems in older adults? Would you believe it? In this video, we'll explore in more detail the wonderful uses of eggs, which have been scientifically proven for people over 60 years old. In addition, we'll also talk about cases that require caution and how to make the most of this valuable source of nutrition. So, if you care about your health or the health of your loved ones, don't miss this video. If you're new to our channel, a warm welcome. We're here to accompany older adults to live longer, healthier, and more mindfully. Don't forget to press the like, subscribe buttons, and share with us where you're watching this video from. We greatly appreciate the contributions from the community of older adults around the world. Now, let's get started. Before going into detail, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I sincerely recommend that you press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any useful health advice just for you. If you find this video helpful, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, let me know by leaving a 0 so I can improve the content in future videos. The first thing is, eggs help boost brain health and improve memory. As we get older, we often tend to stop, reminisce about past memories, and want to keep those memorable moments forever. It could be the hearty laughter of a little grandchild, a familiar melody from a long time ago, or the warm aroma of a family meal. Those memories are priceless. But for many older adults, the fear of forgetfulness and cognitive decline gradually creeps in, casting a shadow over those peaceful years. And this is when a simple egg, a humble egg, can make a surprising difference. Eggs are one of the richest natural sources of choline. Choline is a nutrient that plays a key role in brain health. It is a necessary ingredient for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that's important in memory formation and mood regulation. Choline helps brain cells exchange information more effectively, allowing us to process information, restore memories, and maintain clarity even when we're older. It's amazing that just one tiny nutrient can have such huge effects. An important study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults with a choline-rich diet have better cognitive abilities and are less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease. However, one thing to note is that most people don't get enough choline from their daily diet, and this deficiency becomes more serious with age. Just one egg provides nearly 30% of your daily choline needs in a natural and easily absorbed form. Eggs aren't a magic pill, but they're a stable nourishment method that helps protect your brain every day, every breakfast. And the benefits that eggs bring don't stop at the physical level. Knowing that you're actively taking care of your brain will bring a sense of control, self-esteem, and hope. These are extremely important when we face the uncertainties of old age. There's even more to the story of the egg. Egg yolk, the part that is often misunderstood and avoided, is where most of the valuable nutrients are concentrated. Besides choline, it also contains small amounts of omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin B. Both of these substances have the effect of supporting clarity and stabilizing emotions. It's miraculous. It seems that creation has carefully wrapped a brain booster package in a thin shell. So, if you're wondering whether you should add eggs to your diet, both science and practical experience answer in unison: yes! Eggs not only nourish the body, but also nourish the soul, memories, clarity, and the connection between us and our loved ones. And speaking of connection, did you know that the same egg that helps nourish the brain can also protect something just as important? Your eyes? The wonders hidden in egg yolks will surprise you even more. If you're still following and find this information useful, leave a 1 in the comments so I know you're still with me. Now, we'll explore the second benefit of eggs. Eggs help protect the health of the eyes. Over time, many older adults begin to notice small but meaningful changes in their vision. They have difficulty reading small lines of text, seeing halos around lights at night, or simply having to bring the picture closer to see clearly. These may seem insignificant, but gradually, they can make people feel like they're losing connection with the vibrant details of the world. It could be the sparkling eyes of a loved one, the brilliant colors of the sunset, or the words on a handwritten letter. But is there an ordinary food that can help us preserve these precious moments? Eggs, especially egg yolks, contain 2 very special nutrients, which have been proven to protect and enhance the health of the eyes: lutein and zeaxanthin. These 2 antioxidants are highly concentrated in the retina, especially in the macula, which is responsible for sharp vision in the center. Their function is to filter harmful blue light and reduce oxidation, 2 major factors that cause age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. It's worth mentioning that our body doesn't produce lutein and zeaxanthin on its own. We need to supplement them from food. And of all the food sources, eggs provide these two nutrients in the most easily absorbed form. This is especially important for older adults, as their digestive abilities often decline over time. Scientific studies have proven this convincingly. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that consuming 1 egg per day significantly increases lutein and zeaxanthin levels in the blood. This is closely related to improving macular pigment density, an important indicator for the health of the eyes. Another study also showed that eating eggs helps reduce the risk of developing age-related macular degeneration by nearly 40%. But more important than the scientific numbers is that we can maintain the ability to clearly see our grandchildren smile, drive safely and confidently, read books without straining our eyes, and feel connected to the world around us through our eyes. Eggs, a simple and familiar food, quietly give us this priceless gift: the strength to see longer, see clearer, and see life in all.